Hello everyone and welcome to Late Night Talks with Emily. I'm gonna talk about the movies I watched in 2023. Only the ones that I logged, because I've recently started logging movies so that way I can remember them, because I have a terrible memory. So I'm gonna talk about the movies that I watched in 2023. This starts in October. Yeah, and then goes in order. At the end of 2024, I'll want to do a whole nother thing. This is inspired by a video that Memeulous did. You probably already know him, but if you don't, his channel will be in the description. That's where this idea is from. First one I have in here is the Five Nights at Freddy's movie. I gave this a 7.9 out of 10. I really liked it, but I could also understand how someone who didn't grow up with the games wouldn't like it. As you might be able to see on my wall, I really like the franchise, and just I love it. And I already knew like all of the lore before the movie. And also Josh Hutcherson was in it, so that might have boosted the ranking up a little bit. I really like this film. That's all I gotta say. Next movie I have in here is The Hunger Games. This is my first time watching The Hunger Games because I wanted to watch the new Hunger Games movie, but I hadn't seen the previous ones. And also, I just started getting into this whole like movie binge. Like in 2023, I watched the Twilight movies for the first time. But those aren't logged in here. So, sorry, you won't get a review on those. But, yeah. Anyways, first Hunger Games movie, I gave a 9.1 out of 10. And, by the way, all these are going to be rated out of 10, just because I feel like you can't get a good idea with a 5-point scale. I just think the 10 scale is better. You can get a very precise review. This is what I wrote down. I always write comments on all of these. Also, I hope you like my Inspire journal. But I said, so good. Peeta is an absolute cutie, and I love seeing the love story between him and Katniss. Even though it wasn't like it was kind of fake, but it wasn't, you know. Also, Senna is awesome. I really enjoyed the concept of the whole Hunger Games idea, and it made me excited to watch the rest of the series. Hunger Games Catching Fire, I gave it 8.6. And awesome movie. It kind of upset me how they sent them back to the games again, but it adds to the plot, you know? Also, I have not read the books, just so you know. Sorry if that hurts anyone's feelings, but I wrote, Peeta Slade once again made me upset when someone died. I'm not going to say who, because I don't want to spoil it, but you probably already seen it. Yeah. I watched Mockingjay Part 1. I gave it 8.4. And I said, my heart breaks for Peeta. It made me so sad to see him so sick. And his acting is amazing. I wasn't bored the entire movie. And I watched, by the way, so basically, I was leaving to go back home on Sunday. And so we watched the first Hunger Games on Friday. And I was leaving early Sunday morning. And so I watched Hunger Games 2, 3, 4, and then the new Hunger Games movie all in one day. So yeah. Mockingjay Part 2, I gave it 8.8, and I said amazing ending. I love when a movie has a good ending. And I said I was very happy after finishing the movie, which I hate when I leave like a set of movies feeling like upset or like kind of just, I don't know, just not happy. And so it made me I was so pleased leaving the movies feeling good. So, The Hunger Games: Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes. I gave this a 9.2. I loved this movie. Some people might disagree with me, but I said it was absolutely fantastic movie. The camera shots were stunning, and I could listen to Lucy Gray sing all day, every day, 24/7. It was very cool to see President Snow when he was young and very handsome. Also, costuming was so good. Saltburn. I gave this a 8.9. I really liked it. I said this movie is very beautiful in the most disgusting way. Disturbing, but also very alluring. I really like this movie, but I don't think I would watch it again. I would want to watch it to see someone else's reactions to it, you know? Call Me by Your Name, 9.3. As you can see from these next few movies, I tend to watch movies one after another depending on the actor. And so I've been on a Timothée Chalamet run for a bit. And so this one, Call Me by Your Name, I said this movie is so, so, so beautiful and made me fall in love with Timmy Tim's acting. And the shots in the film made me feel so at peace. When the nature shots made me feel very inspired and made me think of camping. So, I don't know. I thought it was very beautiful. And yeah, I loved it. That was a great movie. Beautiful Boy. I gave a 9 out of 10. This movie made me cry. Not a lot. I really don't cry at movies. So this is, I think, the only movie that I've vlogged so far that made me tear up. Because I really don't cry at movies a lot. But I said it was so beautiful. And the emotions were just amazing. And also, Tim's acting just crushed it. Crushed it. So good. Wonka, 9.1. I loved it. I was cheesing the whole movie. And it was such a fun watch. I really enjoyed it. I also love musicals, so that definitely helped it. And the music in the movie was amazing. I wrote down my list of my favorite songs, actually. Okay, my first one is Never Had Chocolate, then Hatful of Dreams. I really like that song. A World of Our Own, Sweet Tooth, Oompa Loompa, Scrub Scrub, Pure Imagination, and For a Moment. As you can tell by that list, I like happier, hyped up songs. Some of his lines I kind of cringed at.
My name is Willy Wonka.
But he still did such an amazing job. Little Women, the 2019 version. I gave it an 8.5. I did get confused at some points because of some of the flashbacks, but that probably is just a me thing. And other than that, I really enjoyed it. Also, the ending was lovely, and all the actors were great. Anyone But You, I gave a 9.4. I loved it. Loved it, loved it, loved it. I said I love love, which is so true. I say that all the time. I just love love so much. It made me so happy. Love Sydney Sweeney and Glenn Powell together. I would watch a million more rom-coms with them. Set It Up. I said so cute, very fun watch, and I love the characters, and Glenn was so much cuter in this movie. Personally, I liked Glenn Powell a lot better in Set It Up, but I liked Anyone But You better, if that makes sense. And I said I just thought it was a little cheesy, but I love cheesy. Okay, one thing you might learn from me is I love trash movies. I will eat up bad movies like The Kissing Booth. I know they're bad, but I love them. But I gave Set It Up at 8.2. The Never Ending Story, I gave it a 6.2. I said it was a pretty decent film, and I'm glad I watched it. I won't watch it again, but it's just not my kind of film. And the creatures were gross to look at, and I was confused a lot of the time. And I kept on forgetting the main character's name. I cannot tell you what it is. It starts with an A. That's all I got for you, though. Looks That Kill. I gave it an 8.3. I really like this film. I said, very good film. I like the concept a lot. I really like the ending, but not all good stories can have happy endings. And I love the dynamic between Alex and Max. It was very cute. Me Before You. I gave it a 9.1. I thought it was very cute. I said, very beautiful movie. This one also made me cry, but not a lot. I didn't really like the girl, but I liked how much the guy liked the girl. And I wish there could have been a cure for him, but you know, sad endings, you know. And I wrote down a quote for this one. I put, I will be beside you every step of the way. Love, Will. And yeah, I just thought it was a very beautiful movie. We have Jumanji, the original one. I gave it a 7.4. I said it was a fun watch, and I never knew what was going to happen next. It was very much a wild card movie. And I said I didn't really like the ending, but overall, I think it was a fun movie and a very cool concept. And you can tell it was a cool concept because they made another one, so. The Proposal. I gave it a 7.5. I said pretty good movie. I get the hype around Ryan Reynolds. I don't like how she was his boss. Also, the chemistry just wasn't there for me. I don't know. I didn't really see it. I said there was fun, cute moments, and I'm glad he didn't get back with his ex because that's what it looked like was going to happen for a moment. But I'm glad he did not. But, like, I also don't know how I liked them being together, you know? I don't know. I just feel like they were only together for the sake of the ending. And usually I love that. I love when people get together at the end. I love love, you know? I love happy endings. But in this case, it just wasn't there. So, yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed. Peace.